Alright, welcome back to Night Call. I'm picking up literally 2 seconds after I just finished off the last episode. Because it is very early in the morning and I want to get this done. Uh, last night, last episode, it was, end of night 3 or whatever. You start whistling some song that's been in your head since you woke up, but you don't know why. It's gonna be a long night. You get up quickly, and a few minutes later, you're outside your studio, as usual. Night 4, alright. So we have this day, we have night 4, night 5, night 6, or maybe till night 7, I don't fucking know. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. He looks suspicious, he looks like he'd be, oh my. Out of nowhere, you hear a voice whispering in your ear. This is where I died. You brake hard. There is no noise in the cab, no noise outside. A silhouette appears on the back seat of the cab. Its features appear one by one as if drawn with the paint. What the fuck is with? Why am I getting all these fucking random? At first, it was like the fucking weird robot lady. Then it was fucking Batman. Vigilante guy. Now we have a fucking ghost. So you squint, a little boy. Would you be so kind as to drive me? Where? Very well, let us drive then. The back seat behind you slows. What the fuck? Start driving. Montparnasse. His icy voice makes you feel ill at ease. He leaves you no choice. You drive. You tell yourself a passenger is a passenger. He must be overtired. Stressed. Do you see the sidewalks? This time of night, they're almost empty. Here and there, a few pedestrians hurry by, headphones on. Right here, time sped up. 100 years ago, Paris became the center of the world. Right here, sidewalks sped up. The ghost's features fade. His voice suddenly seems far away. What the fuck? People come from all over to see the metal ziggurat, Indo-Chinese temples, West Indian huts. A familiar smell tickles your nose. People shot like bullets off the moving walkways. Once in a while, they lost their balance, wobbled, caught themselves just in time. Engine grease, lukewarm and slimy. Ugh. People had a great deal of fun. They also had fun with foreigners, subjects, slaves. Hot engine grease dripping down black bodies. My grandniece came to see these people. She never made the connection. You slowly shake your head and yeah, you fucking do. I don't understand. There's nothing more to understand. Don't you see that our time has come? The boy begins to fade. You pull over by the sidewalk. His voice resonates in the cab. From all over the planet, folks gathered to make fun, to take a thrill ride. I do get it. In retrospect, it's easy for me to look down on them. Everything is easier when you don't exist, when you are but a ghost. We are our own executioners. And then he just What the fuck? Why me? Why me? Oh, it's this fucking guy again. No. No. Let's go to this guy. Oh man. Sign at the end of the street. Or is something important happened here? You're too far away to make it worse. Right. Whatever, dude. Your passenger hurls himself into the back of the cab. Spits out his address, then loosens up all at once, as if relieved. I thought, phew, thank you for stopping. You nod and start the cab. You sense he's a talker and a real headache. It's better to focus on the road. He drums his fingers nervously on his leather briefcase, but he's wearing a satisfied look on his face. Barely 30 seconds later, your passenger asks, with a slight tremor, "Are we almost there yet?" You look at him in the rearview mirror, surprised and a little annoyed. Usually it's the big brawny types who say stuff like that. Guys who think they're bulls in a cash cow world. But this guy looks more like a lamb to you. You just got going, dude. He seems disappointed. Oh, right. Not a problem. Not a problem. What is your fucking deal, dude? His fingers start rat-a-tatting again. That's when you notice the blood dripping slowly down his arm. He's wearing a dark-colored jacket, and you had spotted it right away. Your passenger doesn't seem to be in any pain, though. He's staring out the window religiously. You watch him intently, trying to figure out what's going on ahead. You're bleeding. He stares at you for a moment, not sure if he's heard you correctly. Then his face brightens. Yes, I'm fine. He rewards you with a grateful smile. The building manager didn't know I was coming by, so he sicked the dogs on me. A faint smile flickers across his face, but he suddenly looks pale to you. Unfortunate business. I had sent a message to his wife, of course, but she'd have broken her leg that morning. So she forgot to tell the husband. Well, she didn't exactly break it. The cab did, the one I had ordered to go into the office. It ran over her. Because, you see... Wait, I'm getting it all wrong. I had already gone in that morning, but I forgot the key to the safe. That is to say, well, it's pretty complicated, actually. He gives a short laugh. I dropped the key and got it stuck in the gearbox of my car. He stops. Not my car, actually, but an old jalopy on loan from the garage. Because my real car, so to speak, broke down on my way to Paris yesterday. I was just back from a friend's funeral in Brest. Sorry. A tragic death. Gas leak in the chalet we shared in the Alps. He heaves an audibly woeful sigh. So now I have 2 cars in the garage. He appears to be momentarily preoccupied. Not exactly the best timing. He gives his briefcase a knowing pat, as if it contained the launch codes for the US nuclear arsenal. But these papers are pretty darn important. Clearly, he's very impressed with himself. I work for Father, and it was an emergency. He heaves a sigh and starts muttering to himself. Well, yes, it did take 2 days, what with the breakdown on the highway, then the flood in the first garage, the key stuck in the gearbox of the car on loan, the accident with the caretaker's wife, the day at the hospital, the traffic jams on the way back. He swallows. The dogs. He heaves a deep sigh. And then the fire alarm went off in Father's office. Just between you and me, I have doubts about the Picasso drying out. But I haven't had time to look into it. He drops his head for a moment before adding, but Father says we shouldn't talk about the Picasso. Picasso. He looks at you. His voice brightens noticeably. Quite a day, eh? Especially since the papers were not in the safe. They were in the trash. His eyes widen. It's crazy how big that building is. There are tunnels in the basement and dumpsters the size of this cab. He bites his lip. Not that your cab's a dumpster, I mean. Don't get me wrong. But we often forget we live on an anthill. Garbage bins and pipes, sewers. Not that I'm likely to forget the sewers anytime soon. I've actually visited them a few times, up close and personal. Did you know that 1 out of every 37 manhole covers in Paris has a manufacturing defect? Just imagine. Huh. What do you mean? Well, if you step on one, your foot firmly on the edge, the lid flips over and you fall in. It happens to me all the time. All the time. It's pretty crazy. What the fuck is this guy's deal? You are nearing your destination. Your passenger seems increasingly excited. You wouldn't happen to be unlucky. The passenger's eyes open wide. Me? Unlucky? He nods his head. Funny you ask. People ask me that all the time. I don't think so. I've had a few accidents, of course. Like everyone else in life, I guess. But unlucky. No, I don't believe in stuff like that. I think you have to concentrate, to focus on your work, on your life. That we have to forge ahead, come what may. Even if your fiancé leaves you for the priest the day of your wedding, oh god. He raises a warning finger. Before you ask, no, it's not bad luck. It's a beautiful love story. I am happy for her. He pauses. And for him, of course, the priest. He manages a forced smile. What the fuck? You park in front of the address he had given you. A large Haussmannian building. Clearly home to a host of lawyers and notaries. Well, I'm off. We still have a few hours to get Father's defense ready. Soon he'll be free. I know. I can feel it. Pays the fare and leaves the taxi in a hurry. You watch him approach the door, punch in the code, punch in it again, get impatient, then start walking away from the building. Let's wait. Thanks for waiting. It's funny. I can't get in. What street number did I give you? 112? Oh, right. It's 212, actually. Still a ways away. Climb in. Thank you. He climbs into the back seat. Sorry, I'm not very good with numbers. What do you do for a living? I'm an accountant. What? No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. No, surely not. No fucking way. You start the cab and enjoy only a few seconds of silence. You've almost come to number 212. A firefighter decked out in protective gear motions you to stop. Your passenger leans forward. What's going on? That's the address. Out the window you see an elegant apartment building in flames. A half-dozen emergency vehicles are blocking the street. Fire at 212. Your passenger is rummaging through his pockets in a tizzy. He goes pale. Damn. I have to go. Thank you for your help. He leaps out taxiing something that I didn't read. Fuck you, dude. Oh my god, you dick. Fuck you. Let's go to this asshole. Maybe, hit some more of these. Okay, sure. I mean, it's not far. It's just up here. Which is where I want to be, really. You double park and wait for your next passenger to slide into the back seat. He looks at you like he appreciates... Excuse me. Goodness. He looks at you like he appreciates you and your taxi. He gives you his address. You start driving. A few words are exchanged. The weather, taxes, traffic. Then, you can tell it's coming. The inevitable conversation about the killer. Some bits of information, rumors, things overheard. You make a mental note of what you've heard. Who knows? It might come in handy. Your passenger doesn't make a sound for the next few minutes of the trip. It doesn't bother you. You've enough on your mind. Your investigation. The judge. Bussett. You're overcome with a craving to smoke. You nod slowly and glance at your passenger. Calm and still, he seems far away. Yeah, it's cold out, huh? Yes, you're right. It is really cold out. He slowly turns his head toward you and gives you an odd look, like he's disappointed you're talking to him. He watches you closely for another minute and turns back to look out the window. You keep your eyes on the road. The silence becomes heavy. All of a sudden, you feel a strange sense of camaraderie with your passenger. You look at him quickly in the rearview mirror. He doesn't look familiar at all, yet it's like you know him. A second later, an outside light shines on his face at a weird angle. It looks like he's smiling. A few seconds later, you drive down his street. He straightens up a bit. You park in front of the number he gave you. He pays his fare without a word. The door opens slowly, and he smiles at you. You can tell it comes from the bottom of his heart, despite how uptight he is. You're a really swell guy. Wasn't expecting that. By the time you collect your thoughts, your passenger is already far away. He disappears into a building. A moment goes by before you turn the key in the ignition. Oh, he did pay me, thank you. For not being a dick like that other fucking guy. Let's head up here. It's, 20 past midnight. Let's head up here to whatever investigation spot this is. Oh, the police archives. Look like any other building in Paris. No sign, nothing to make it stand out, but this is where all the case files and criminal records are stored. You know the place well. For several months you spent a lot of time with the woman who directs it. She was a regular passenger, calling upon you almost every night. First as a driver, and then slept, yeah. You can see her shake from across the street. You tried to prevent your brain from going there, but it has a mind of his own. He's as beautiful as ever. You get out of the cab. You cross over to the sidewalk on the other side. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised by your request. She lights a cigarette. She still has that cold, distant look about her. But you know, it's just a facade. You don't smoke anymore? Oh, what the hell. The first waft of nicotine and gas from the lighter. Don't smoke, kids. If you're watching this, don't fucking smoke. Don't do it. It's bad for you. She runs a hand through her hair. Her wedding band shines under the street lamp. You're freezing. Listen, I'm sure you know I'm not allowed to give you this kind of information. But if what you said was true, then you get the impression she's reaching for your side. Let her do it. Her hand brushes over your wound. You think about her body, her habits, how she used to call you in the middle of the night. I fished around, and the first 3 victims were not part of the data leak. Shit. Shit indeed. That means the information about Besson, Bougran, and the Argentinian one, Grodischer. Yes, that's it, Grodischer. It all came from someone who had access to their criminal records. That help? You nod. Bits of ash from your cigarette sprinkle onto your pants. You attempt to smile. Yes, it's better than nothing. A moment of silence. Helene takes drag of her cigarette like there's no tomorrow. She paces a bit to warm herself up. You should come over sometime. What do you think? You grin. You and Helene used to sleep together when things with her husband weren't so good. Yeah, why not? Sure. Let me just finish all this. Yes, of course. Give me a call when this is all over. She looks deep into your eyes, something I keep fucking doing. I need to stop fucking doing that, I swear to God. One last smile and she puts her cigarette out. You do the same. I gotta run. Need a taxi? That's very kind of you, but Bruno is coming to pick me up in a little while. Good luck. She reaches out to you affectionately and stops. You decide to cross the street. You put some distance between you as quickly as possible. When you get to your cab, you hear her saying something. She's yelling from across the street. Also, you should stop smoking. It's bad for your health. It's true. She's right. You wave. She goes back into the archives. You get in your cab and rub your hands together as it's fucking freezing. Time to get back to your shift. Alrighty. It's a fucking homeless guy again. I'm gonna stop picking up the fuck. He doesn't fucking pay me. He doesn't pay me shit, and it doesn't really matter anyway, because he's... See, there you go. That's like a nice, like... Oh, and that was just... We didn't even chat. I just fucking went. I'm sorry, is that a monkey? A monkey which I cannot select? Oh, it's because there's something else on top of it. I see. Oh my, you can zoom in quite far, can't you? What the fuck are you? I can't tell if that's like a monkey or like a person wearing a really weird head covering. I guess apparently it's a person wearing a weird ass head covering. Or maybe that's like his hair? I don't know. Is he dressed like something? I don't know. Okay, sure, yeah, whatever, man. Fuck it. Aw, shit, man. Your next passenger is holding a bow, which he inadvertently pokes in his eye when getting into the taxi. So he's like a... What the fuck is... I just want to know what the fuck he's dressing. He's got like a fucking, like, his... Like, chest is exposed, but he's got like fucking, like, sleeves. And he's wearing like a fucking, like a, you know, like a gladiator helmet with big fluffy horns. Like fucking bunny ears on it. Oh, man. Alright. Let me... Ah, there we go. I don't know if I mentioned this, by the way. Drinking water. You know, good for you. He leaps into the back seat and looks at you with a lost expression on his face. I'm supposed to be at the Gambetta bus station in less than 15 minutes. Your seatbelt. You run the first red light you come across. With a little luck, you'll get this kid to his bus. You see him moping behind you. Shit, was it really that hard to be on time, bro? You shit-stained. You can't miss this bus. You just can't, man. Everything okay? Yeah, okay. This might sound a little crazy, but, what do you think of my Gravia outfit? What? Gravia? You know what? Yeah, it's a race and a game. The bow, the helmet, the armor, you know, all that shit. So he's a LARPer, okay. It's very nice, yeah. Nice, okay, but do you think it's lit? Do you think it's lit, man? Yes, very interesting. Interesting, I don't want interesting. He sighs heavily and droops his head. Shit, all this for a chick. I'm so into her, I even started playing her favorite game, Lost Legend 5, to make her like me. But I look like a moron. He looks at the time on the meter. Chill out, man. You ever done anything like this for a chick? Oh yeah, I definitely did some stupid stuff. Much stupider than dressing up. It's not dressing up, it's a cosplay. Fucking, you know, 2020... What game was it? What year was this game? 2019. There you go. 2019, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want. He turns his bow over. This cosplay is for a convention? Yeah, in Belgium. There will be thousands of cosplayers. It's pretty legit. Will there be lots of graviers? Gravias. No, I don't think so. They're popular, but the costume is daring. You gotta flash your abs at everyone all weekend. I'm sure it'll be fine. You really think so? Yeah, man. It's daring. Plus, if you're the only one dressed like that. He takes a minute to think. You were so totally right. How could she not be into me? This fucking guy. You park in front of the bus station. Your passenger hands you a bill to pay his fare. Keep the change. I've always wanted to say that. Good luck with the Gravier thing. Gravia. Yeah, thanks, man. A second later, he's running for his bus, his bow slung across his back. There you go. There you go, man. I don't know how you give somebody a 27 euro 51 cent banknote or whatever the fuck. But alright, I guess. I gotta get fucking gas, dude. Yeah, look at that. I'm not making up my fucking fare, am I? Pull over, stop at a gas station, not a cell site. Yep, same thing as before. Yeah, this is gonna cost me some money. Doesn't cost me time, does it? No. Read papers? He's all they're talking about. Just an offhand comment. Got to put up about serial killer. The guy behind the counter seems like he's interested in the case. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's fucking cold, isn't it? Alright, let's get out of here. Alrighty. So you got like a knight. There's something, you know, we got a fucking crusader. We got, can't really tell what's going on there. I'm interested in either of the, I want to go for this guy because he's closer. the hell? And he looks like a spaceman or something. A jogger. Oh god. Ultra skaters. Need your help. Okay, whatever. You pull your cap to the sidewalk, lean over, and expect you to back out. They're, how to put it, in disguise. As 4 superheroes in spandex suits stretch over their bodies. They remind you of a show from your childhood. Hey. You roll down your window and call to your passengers. One of them, dressed in pink, looks up. He or she staggers over to the taxi and makes an attempt to poke his or her head through the window. The helmet bangs against the metal frame and they groan in surprise. You are a driver? It's a he. And even with his helmet on, you can smell the stench of booze on his breath. Yeah. He turns around in his pink suit. Hey guys, hey! The rest of the group turns around. I hope there's not like 8. It's our cab. A yelp of joy comes from the alleyway. All 4 suited passengers get into the car, one after the other. The aroma of beer and piss wafts into the cab. Fucking Power Rangers. Great. Okay, man, I'll be brief. We lost Ultra Yellow. We don't know where she's hiding. The one dressed in green starts screaming in the taxi. A deep male voice with a southern accent. Southern France, of course. We're drunk! Yeah, like we didn't know already. You want to look for her? We don't want to look for her. We have to find her. Dramatic pause. He extends a shaking finger and points to the roof. Ultra... Oh, shit, I don't feel so good. Yellow is the one with the keys to our hotel room. Oh, I see. Ultra Pink clears his throat, like it might be a technique for getting the alcohol out of his system quicker. Anyway, you could just drive around the neighborhood slowly. She can't be far. The one in red, silent up until now, raises his head. Yeah, dudes, yeah. We're gonna look for her. We're gonna find her, and we're gonna get a drink, because I'm thirsty. Aren't you, dudes? Woman voice? Or a teenager? You're not sure. Who's thirsty? Yay, spill the cab. Everyone seems up for a drink. See, you're too drunk, man. You're already fucked. I'm gonna puke all over my taxi. Cross my heart, we won't throw up. Actually, we already have, and we never throw up. Okay, but cool it with the drinking after. Huh? What do you mean by that? They're too drunk. You're too drunk to drink anymore. When you're dealing with drunk passengers, you always use the same firm, confident voice. We find your friend, and then you settle down. Ultra Pink nods and... Okay, fine, deal. Your passengers are overwhelmed with joy, with the exception of the silent one leaning against the window behind you. This fucking guy here. Yes, let's go. You start driving. Keep your eyes peeled, guys, okay? Ultra Pink, excuse me, is riddled with hiccups. Excuse me again. Goodness. Oh my god. It's just fucking water. I don't know why I'm like this. Alright. Ultra Pink is riddled with hiccups and acid reflux. So, where should we start? We were at the Furioso with Ultra Yellow. We were drinking there until they refused to keep serving us. Fucking Nazi hipsters! Bring it down a notch. No need to get so excited. Why don't we start there? Maybe she's at the hotel, enjoying the minibar, Lucky Duck. Oh yeah, not a bad idea. Or she's in a little park where we went to drink mead. A sigh escaped from the red helmet. The beer was so cheap. It was called beer. Spelled wrong on the label and everything. But red is right. Ultra Yellow might be in a little park. What should we... Oh, fuck my stomach. Where should we go? I don't know, dude. Go to the park, whatever. Let's go. To the park it is. Maybe she's still there. No. She's with us at the bar, right? I don't know, oh my god. Fuck these fuck guys. In the back, they spark up a discussion centering on the following theme. Which country has the best price to amount of alcohol ratio? You quickly tune them out. You let out a sigh and shake your head, hope you'll be done with them soon. Pink and red vote for Bulgaria. Green shouts the only right answer is Croatia. As for blue, he hasn't said a word all evening. You're starting to worry that he's fucking dead. He's fucking died of alcohol poisoning, hasn't he? The park finally comes to sight, and silence fills the cab. Oh man. I don't see anyone in the park here. You sure it's this one? Yeah, I recognize it. That's where I yacked up my insides. And yet you're still totally drunk, dude. I'm not that drunk, I'll prove it. I can remember my credit card number. 4434. You give out your credit card number when you're drunk? Ah, no, never, except when I'm drunk. Silence. Does anyone have a fucking idea? Clear your throat. Try the hotel. Yeah, the hotel. She might have already crashed. Maybe she's hooked up with someone. Shit, yeah, okay, let's go. You start driving, a mild migraine taking over your head. I can't fucking blame you, dude. You start driving to the address the pink guy gave you. Behind you, the discussion is getting out of hand. Pink and red think they never should have eaten at that sushi restaurant. Green is screaming that yellow is totally nuts anyway. As for blue, he still hasn't said anything. You watch him in the rearview mirror. If you go by the way his head is lolling, he's starting to fall asleep. A few minutes later, you pull up in front of the hotel. It's the kind of place that tries really hard to appear classy. The flowers in the entryway are clearly artificial. Okay, so what's the plan? I'm gonna ask if she's there. Make it go along, like you've been doing all night. The pink guy gets out of the taxi, leaving you alone with the other three. For a long while, you remain silent, a welcome change from Green's screaming. The door suddenly opens, making everyone jump. Oh, Christ. How many is it? Fuck me, it's 2 in the morning. The door suddenly opens, making everyone jump. That's Ultra Blue, of course. They haven't seen anyone. She's not there. We'll never find her. Keep cool. We haven't looked everywhere yet. What was the name of the bar where you left her? The, Furiosa. Yeah, that's it. Furiosa. I'm sure that's where she is. Yeah, the bar. Good idea. Yay! We can get a nice cold one when we're at it. No, we're gonna look for yellow. Plus, they don't want us in there anymore. Do I need to remind you of the scene you made? Someone whispers the address of the bar. It's not far. We haven't moved on the maps the entire fucking time. We start the car and can't help but smile. But wait, guys! Wait just one tiny second. Anyone check the trunk of the cab? Red and pink sigh. Come on, how can you be more drunk than I am? Did you pop some pills in the toilet again, huh? No, man, no! And they go on to discuss their darkest memories of boozing past. As for Blue, not a peep. You're starting to get worried. He's fine. You turn your attention back to the road ahead and forget about the troop in the backseat for a while, despite the stench of booze. Despite the intermittent giggling, you finally get to the bar and park you can. Despite the time, the bar is still full of patrons scattered around across the sidewalk. Hey, look over there! What? What do you see? Well, that's Ultra Yellow, isn't it? They all lean over except Blue to try and make out the shape in the darkness. What are you talking about? Yeah! Ah, that must really blow your mind, huh? And on the first try to bat. We've been wandering around for an hour. We're all thirsty. Stop here. The pink guy starts fumbling in his spandex pants. We're gonna go take care of her. I think she needs us. Nod. You get the impression he's suddenly in a hurry. Thanks for your help, man. Let's take it from here. Oh yeah, man. Thanks for your help, man. Stop screaming, for fuck's sake. Ugh, your taxi was like an angel that fell out of the sky into a barrel of beer. How fucking wasted are you? Jesus Christ, dude. Come on, get out. Everyone's had enough of your stinky breath. And get out of the car one after another. Oh, they pay me. Once on the sidewalk, they walk over to their friend and surround her. You focus your attention on your taxi for a while and collect your thoughts. The one guy who was screaming, his vulgar friend. Your head is pounding. You're shaken up. It's rare that your passengers get under your skin that much. And just as you're leaving the bar behind, you smell something weird. You turn around. Blue left a stain on the back seat. It's not really pee, nor is it vomit. It's indescribable. I didn't fucking read. God damn it. I need to stop fucking doing that. You open the windows and start driving. With a bit of luck, it'll be dry before you pick up a new passenger. I'm not picking up any more passengers, man. It's fucking 4 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'm fucking off, aren't I? No? Yeah, see? There you go. I met a ghost. Blah, blah, blah. I met a weird guy. Damn it. You take a few minutes to update your board with your new clues. Your neighbor flushes the toilet. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see the pipe shake. You sigh and get to work. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, we got nothing. We got no new... Alright, got no new documents, do we? Alright. So you don't have shit. You... Okay. See? It was not police leak. Oh, so because these two guys, they were cops, or are cops. They have access to, like, the police files. Okay. I'm honestly, I'm torn between either of these. I think it's probably this guy. I mean, he looks shifty, doesn't he? Victim 4 was responsible for the Richtiden scandal, never trialed. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so it's the victims were apparently wealthy. Financial affairs, okay, that's like a thing. So that's you know, money. Oh my god, dude, this is totally it. It's totally this fucking guy. It's this fucking guy, isn't it? Like it's one of these two. I think it's probably this guy. I don't think it's this guy, because this guy, like, look how he's like nothing. These two are basically nothing. This guy is like, he's everything. This guy is fucking everything, doesn't he? Oh my god. Okay. Well, in that case, with a heavy hand, you wipe your tired face. You slide onto the open sofa bed. The same shit that you always think about. You think about it. Your brain is running at full speed, your body aches, and you are in pain. You can tell you need to get more sleep. You glance at your investigation board. You wish you were far away from here. Far, far away from here. You shake your head, and your mind wanders for a second. A second later, you're asleep. And, of course, as usual, that is going to be it for me for this episode of Night Call. We learned some. I think we're closing in on the suspect. I think it's one of those two guys. Either the guy who is currently a cop, or the guy who used to be a cop and is now like some old fuck. I think it's one of those two. I mean, in fact, I'm pretty much sure it's one of those two. And I am actually really looking forward to finishing this up, seeing who the hell it might be. I am looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be cool. Other than that, though, thank you very much for watching this episode of Night Call. If you enjoyed, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, ding the bell if you really feel like watching more of my crap videos. That's it for me for tonight. Hope you enjoyed. And I will, of course, as usual, I will see you next time. Bye!